Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mackie McCandlish, drafting another Innistrad 8-4. I haven't drafted online in a couple weeks. Been just doing some stuff, other things. It's not all magic all the time. Well, some good white is going by. We're taking the Bloodline Keeper. And there's no Devil's Play to lure me away from the Keeper. He's so cute, he got the weird face. Not coming back. It's kind of sad that these three are my uncommons. I don't mind the dual rare. Maybe I'll go black-red. That could come back. This is an awfully... it's a weird pack. It's all black. It really makes black look open. And it makes white look open too, though. Endless ranks of the nonsense. This pack's much worse. Whew. Whoa. Jesus. It's hard to believe that only one card is gone from this pack. It's hard for me to get behind that card, but there's nothing freaking here. What am I missing? There's a Pitchburn Devils. There's a Ghost Quarter. There's a Thraben Sentry and a crappy little flyer. Wow. Am I supposed to get excited? I mean, really? I could cut this for the sake of cutting black, and in a zombie deck it could be playable. Fuck, I don't know what to do. There's nothing here. I guess Pitchburn Devils? I don't want black to look open, is the only thing. And if I take this, at least black doesn't look open. So that's a consolation. Although this doesn't really send a black as open signal to good players. Okay, let's do the cut black thing and then end up not in black. Oh man, that was a horrible pack. Ooh, this pack is much better. So, which of these four do you take? This is slow but cool. This is a pretty dominant freaking card in double blue. This is a great card in Morbid Town. I'm not sure. I lean towards the Crow. Keeps me ready to go into blue or black, and then everybody thinks blue and black are open when they get this pack. This is okay. It seems a little bit better in sealed. Gives people a lot of time to react. It's a nice early game, and I'm already double 4-drop. I don't know for sure. I think the Crows win more games overall. I don't really like the color commitment, but I think I'm going to consider myself open to whatever. So now we've got Victim of Night versus Forbidden Alchemy. I think I put the Victim of Night slightly ahead, especially in the cutting black category. Slightly. Very slightly. Death Touch, removal, lost in the mist. I think we're not... testing. Oh, I bet this first part is going to be low volume because I had the mic off to the side. I'm smart. I will have to crank the volume for that part. I apologize. But at least it's a 5 multi-directional microphone. It picks me up no matter where in the room you are. So now I'm just in the center of the room instead of off to the left. Harvest Fire. I don't know. I kind of dig these guys just fine. Balancing out my crazy mana. It's not horrible. Red is always a possibility, though. Now the colors are getting weird. Lots of white. Tiny bit of red. I got a lot of 4-drops. Somebody's taking the black. It's not a good scene. The black and the blue. So it's this or this. I think maybe you take this and you potentially go black-white because The Fen Snake is not the most exciting thing. I mean, it's not that this is super exciting. I could also go here. Take the more powerful and figure out what colors we're in someday. I like Goliath. We are ridiculously expensive, though. This is getting stupid. I like Goliath more than the red or the green or the unruly mob. The mob is a cheap creature. The power level is lower, especially when combined with the Murder of Crows. So we'll be tentatively blue for now. I think we just take him. You could take a Ghoul Caller's Bell, but I'm not taking another crazy 5-drop at this point. And he has Morbid application in case I get some Morbid. Sweet, we get this back. I think I prefer it over the land. I like having a 1-drop. Yes. Altar's Reap does stuff sometimes. Ghost Quarter is a possibility. I'm not too afraid of the lands that are going around. Spectral Flight. It goes to my hand. Getting Scab Goliath back in your hand is not an exciting prospect. Especially since you're just as likely to get a Diregraph Ghoul. He could combo with something someday. That's staying positive. And we can Nevermore if we end up being white, and we have to for some reason do that. I don't really like playing this. I don't know if that's going to happen. It would have to be a lot. I'd have to be a lot more zombie to play it, although I guess I did take this silly Ranks of the Undead. Highly questionable. Altogether not horribly disappointed. I got some removal. I got some creatures. But I got a bunch of unplayable or low playable. I'm on the lower end with a lot of stuff. And black and blue could easily get taken, leaving me with nothing. To splash a mare in cases of emergency. Seems kind of silly. I'm not going to have werewolves or wolves. But he makes wolves. Then you have wolves. And he turns into a werewolf. And then you have werewolves. Oh, the mare. Oh, but he's a 2-drop. Lab Maniac seems not the way to go. Oh, man's Lab Maniac. Oh, man's. I feel like Juggernaut, personally. I don't think this is going to be the crazy mill deck. I could be wrong. Freaking hell. I don't mind splashing Cage Breakers, but I'm not a huge fan of splashing this guy coming in late. He's not as having a huge effect unless the game really is locked down. Oh, man. I could still be green, though. Fuck. That was highly questionable. Stupid is another word for it. I don't know, these are real cards. I don't really like black-green that much, personally. Not in this set. I guess you can cast this and then cast the Goliath. So I think Moon Heron chased the blue a bit. Even though we've given people major blue open signals. Although that Maniac can go pretty late. Certain decks really want him, other decks don't care that much. Kind of thinking, yeah. I'm not crazy about having all these 4-drops. Oh yeah, departing stuff. Love it. Love it. Passing some red, passing some green. Really not super sad about not being green, though. I'm not... It's not like I'm getting past tons of awesome green rares, or... Ooh, I like him. Green rares, not airs. What does this deck want to do? I think it wants Armored Scab, especially since it's a 3-drop in my practically vacant 3-drop slot. A 3-drop to set up something. It doesn't. I don't have enough zombie where I really care that much, but I could potentially get another one. And I don't care that much about Dissipate yet. And I have things that I don't really have that many creatures. Gotta get rid of this one. Damn. Reckless Waif. I love that card. Interlopers and Occultist. So does this deck want to win soon, or does it want to do the blue thing and be slow? And I think it wants to be slow and get there. I don't think it wants to fly and not block. That is an astute observation by me. So we have no cool... Okay, we got these two going. And we got this combined with this is like a million zombies. Blazing Torch straight out does it, and I don't have any flashback except for Silent Departure. So I'm currently not super crazy about this guy compared to usual, but I do want to accelerate into a ton of 4-drops. But I like throwing torches. I do have a lot of 4-drops. Oh, man. That's real removal, though. I take removal a lot. I can't help it. I need to remove things. If I had a higher belief in my zombie powers, I think another 4-drop that would have gone perfect with the card I just passed. He's going super late. Is there even a remote argument for this? Oh, what's this here? A remote argument for this thing. Not really. Take the better zombie. And another one. Let's see. We could have been splashing for the Ricochet, or we could have been splashing with the Mare with the amulet. That would have made sense. This is turning into the... I don't even like to play like 3-4 drops. This is stupid. Stupid. And I don't have the dude that puts things in the graveyard. I can bring zombies back, but they go to my hand. Ugh, you're so horrible. Oh my god. Okay, look. This is gonna be the most... This is getting dumb. Dumb, I say. Dumb, I say. No, yeah. If I actually had any Morbid, I'd be kind of excited about Trepanation Blade. Force things to trade. I always want to take it because I don't like losing to it, but I might use Night Terrors. Sure, we're not expensive enough. We'll maybe play that, we'll see. Or we'll play this version, more likely. I don't want to deal with this. Ooh, Cellar Door. So, what just happened? Okay, I'm not crazy that I took the Blazing Torch, because then I got a bunch of cards that really want the other guy, and I already kind of knew I needed the other guy, because I was in 4-drop hell. So I'm not perfectly happy with... Maybe this will save my life, and then I'll feel really happy about it. But until that time, I'm not super excited about it. I see lots of losing at 3 mana in my future. And then 3 creatures that I can't make in my hand. Be positive. You can always get lucky. It's magic. Back to reading the Steve Jobs biography. More green and a white. This is not a good pack for me unless I'm missing something. Probably Armored Scab. Scab would be disgusting. Just the white, jeez. I think it's Armored Scab. He does things this deck wants to do, and he's just not that exciting. Forbidden Alchemy, you say? Would it be better to Alchemy? Yes, I think in this deck it would really be better to Alchemy. More so than Unburial Rites. A lot better. I'm happy about that. At least I got something. Ooh, look what we can get. And everything else is horrible, so we're good. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting another of these guys, but... Creepy Doll, no. Deranged Assistant is perfect. Perfect! This is where the deck gets made! It's getting done. It's getting the finishing touches of... It's actually, if you mindfuck yourself enough, it's like not that expensive, because look at the 5 and 6 drops. They're like vacant. Practically. It's got the perfect little... Just a little... Finish him off with that. Okay, what's happening to Steve Jobs? How does it end? That's funny. Oh! How could one ever choose? How could you put these against me? I don't see how I don't take Claustrophobia, but I'm not remotely happy about it. It just answers too many things. That makes me so sad. What? Why would you do this to me, Magic? Why? I think another Typhoid Rats. You could branch into red for fun, but I don't think so. Why? Got a Deranged Assistant, we've got a Drown Yard. Which makes me wish I had the Laboratory Maniac. Is the Drown Yard the pick here, or is it the Deranged Assistant? We're already over for cards. We'll probably get rid of Endless Ranks of the Nonsense. They both kind of do the same thing, but you get to accelerate me and you don't. And then there's this, which is also good in a lot of decks. Not so much this one, but it's very good. I think we'll take the Drown Yard and just see how that goes for fun. Not really excited about this. Probably should have taken Deranged Assistant there. Oh well. You never know. Drown Yard can do things, sort of. We can make something die so that we can make one of our Maulers, which is nice. We don't really have enough Morbid where I'm in love with it, or creature making. But I'm just not a huge fan. Actually, for this deck, it does kind of make sense, so maybe we'll put it in. I'm a huge fan now! Or stupid. Stitcher's Apprentice. Just didn't really get the Morbid thing going, I don't think so. That's fine. Never know when that'll come in handy. It's all I can say. Yeah, you can make your vampire deck. It's cool. Oh man, that one freaking pack. I wanted a Stitch Drake real bad. I definitely ended up more blue than black, which I'm not hugely surprised by. Ludwig's assistant. That could have been nice. Or whatever. Test subject. Test subject. I like typhoid rats. Yeah, not as much black as we had been. Kind of an unexciting blue deck, really. Kind of fat, you know, it's like fat in the middle. It's a heavy. It's one deranged assistant short. Dissipate fits decently. Lantern Spirit Dissipate. Let's see. What do we really get? Why is Night Terrors even a possibility at this point? Okay, so Zombie Town, we have what? 5 zombies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these guys are zombies. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's decent. Can make zombies. It's cheap. I like cheap. Flyers, we ended up with like 3. Not exactly a flyer army. But I might be a make a flyer army. That would be nice. I'm definitely missing the good black cards. We had that one cool vampire we could have gotten, but black was getting picked pretty highly, I think. No nobles of the Falconwrath variety. This always seems a bit slow. Even with you're making 2 zombies, if you're far behind, you're still losing. This means I need to keep the mana open. But I don't have other ways to pay it off except for Forbidden Alchemy. Like, yeah, I basically just have Forbidden Alchemy. That's it. So that's not exciting. Lantern Spirit could conceivably buy me enough time to do something amazing. And Endless Ranks of the Dead. Let's see, how many I had? 8? 6 zombies? 8 zombies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought there was one more. Maybe I only have 7. Yep. Looks like 7. 7 zombies. Seems retarded. I have enough ways to win if I ever make them. Dissipate comes in handy. And Ghoul Collar Chant. It only really matters later when I get to some point where any of these zombies I actually care about bringing back come back. Because whatever killed this guy can probably kill him when he comes back. So it's really Dissipate or Lantern Spirit. Not sure. He does. I think I'll side Lantern Spirit in against a guy with a lot of flyers. It seems reasonable to side him in against white, especially against Bonds of Faith and crap like that. I think this is the right deck for the job. I have a lot of black 1-drops, so... In fact, I got a lot of black early game. I got 3 double blue, though. And a thick old slice of blue mid-game, and plus I would like to get him going. Should be okay. Oh, right. Duh. So we can use another card and get rid of one of the islands. I knew there was something else going on. Would we want to sacrifice our own dudes in this deck, even though we didn't get the Morbid cards because I let them go by? I don't think so. I think Lantern Spirit. Of these 3... he could do something. Yeah, he's annoying too. He fits my theme a little better. Kick it. Alright, we're headed into round 1, game 1, with my blue-black, arguably more blue deck.